Hey, it's a YouTuber, man, that a lot of us know. This dude, he helped out a lot of people on YouTube, man. I mean, he took them to another level as far as his content go, as far as opiate addiction, heroin addiction. He helped out a lot of people, man, and he well known. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to put him out there like that. And plus, I promised his wife that I wouldn't. But his wife, she got in contact with me, and she said it was time that she was honest about it. I'm not gonna say this guy's name. She said that he overdosed off of fentanyl. That's why he suddenly died. And I told her, I was like, I knew from talking to him he didn't have no health problems. Wasn't nothing wrong with him. He wasn't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, to put himself in a predicament where he would bite the dust early. And I just told her straight up, I knew what it was. I knew it was pills. I knew he had overdosed. Because 9 out of 10, ain't nobody gonna just bite the dust out the blue and they just die from natural causes. And you ain't nothing but in your early 40s. That's not gonna happen. I was born in the 60s, and I wasn't born yesterday. And that's a fact. So I told her, I'm like, as many people as your husband helped, as many subscribers as he had when he died, as many people that's on YouTube that he influenced to help other people, why won't you tell his people what he died from? Because by you telling his people what he died from, you will help somebody else. And I'm sure that just by you putting that out there, you will save some lives by doing it. She told me ain't nowhere in the world she gonna do it because that'll mess his reputation up even more. And I told her, he done took a trip to the upper room. He ain't got no reputation no more. His reputation is over with. He in a better place, hopefully. So by you holding that information back, that's showing how selfish you was. And that's showing how selfish that you are. That's showing that you don't care about nobody that's out here struggling right now. I told her that he was doing YouTube because he had got clean to try to help somebody. And she would be a fool. And she would be selfish not to tell people the truth. And she told me that I done already promised her that I'd keep it quiet. So she ain't worried about me telling. And I told her, I gave her my word, but I really and truly want to tell people. It's a lot of times, man, and I find it funny to where when people overdose off drugs, people sit there, they relatives sit there and would not say what happened to them. They'll be like, oh, this person just died. This person 28 years old, this person 35 years old, they just died out the blue. And they'll never comment and say what they died from. For y'all that's doing that, man, I want to just let you know, we know your relatives are dope fiend. We know your relatives is out there getting high. You not had nothing. They not had nothing when they getting high. You can look at a person and tell that they using drugs. So ain't nobody had nothing. And when you a drug addict, you ain't got no reputation. Your reputation is doing what you do to get some money, and everybody know that you hustling to get some money. Because you got to remember one thing. Regular people that's doing things to advance their life in society, they different than drug addicts. Drug addicts don't hang with nobody that's doing things positive. Drug addicts don't tell their business and talk about who got the best dope to people that's not using, because they know that they are out of place. They don't belong around a person that's trying to advance their life. So they hang around people that's doing the same thing they do. And as stupid as it sounds, a person that's getting high, he make himself feel better by talking about other people who using other drugs. A heroin addict talk down on the cocaine addict because they think cocaine addicts, crackheads, which they call them, is the worst drug that you could ever use. So they look down on crackheads. Don't ask me how it happened. That's just how it is. Y'all stop hiding, man, when y'all relatives die. You got to stop hiding that. Because by you hiding that, you're not helping nobody. And little as you know, you just hurting people. Because a person probably would have got clean off of you telling the truth about your relative dying. I'll holler.